So who are we? What is DIY?
People want to know. You gotta start at the beginning. When we first met, like most of our stories together, it wasn't meant to happen.
We were told that there was no place for us in NXT. But we kept scratching, clawing, and fighting because we knew what we were capable of.
This was lightning in a bottle.
The crowd saw the full potential of what we could become. That's when DIY was officially born.
DIY is do it yourself, but there's that underlying message that
DIY is every single person who has supported us.
DIY is us together. They genuinely knew what we'd been through, and they wanted to see us succeed so bad.
we were on top of the wrestling world in NXT.
Whether it's together, separate, or against each other.
There has been no greater rivalry in the history of NXT.
The DIY legacy in NXT will never be touched.
DIY on Monday Night Raw!
At the end of the day, the spirit of DIY has always remained the same. What if
DIY become the WWE Tag Team Champions? Not just for us, but for our fans that have supported us from day one. So who are we? We are DIY.